You sure you want to do this now?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been trying to get away for the last hour, but it's just been crazy in here this week.
You know what it's like. You love what you do, but you still feel overworked.
Yeah, I mean, not that I'm complaining. It's been keeping me distracted from my nerves about the adoption.
Okay, so I just have a few details to go over with you.
Okay.
It's not urgent, but it's important because the baby's birth mother is due this week.
Oh, so she could go into labor anytime now.
I can't tell if you're excited or terrified.
Well, a little bit of both. I can't believe that in a matter of days, Brad and I are going to have a kid.
Believe it.
I mean, with my nieces and nephews, I got to watch my sister go through her pregnancy. It felt very gradual. With us, it's like, bam, baby.
Well, I'll do what I can to make the adoption transition as easy for you as possible. But you need to be prepared because it's going to go quickly.
Ready or not.
All right, so when the birth mother goes into labor, her attorney's going to call me, and then I'm going to arrange for the baby to be transferred to GH and into your custody.
Wow, so we're going to have a few hours' notice, and we're parents.
Depends how long the birth mother's labor lasts, but yes.
Okay. I mean, unless she changes her mind and doesn't give up the baby after all. Okay, let's assume that this all goes off without a hitch. The mother gives birth, and she's able to overcome her instinct to bond with her child. She gives up the baby as agreed.
You have every reason to anticipate that outcome.
Okay, but then she still has 30 days to change her mind. 30 days that we're gonna be bonding with our baby, building our family. 30 days when all that could be taken away.
It's okay for you to have reservations, Lucas. I understand there's two separate custody suits around you.
Yeah, and if something like that were to happen to Brad and me, I don't know how I'd get through it.
Well, I don't think that it will.
Okay, but is there any way to ensure that we're legally protected?
Lucas, you know that an adoption contract cannot be renegotiated.
Yeah, I know. I just would feel so much better if there was some way to guarantee that once we got our baby home, that it was for good.
I know there's a lot up in the air right now, but I will do everything I can to assure that this goes easily for you. But the birth mother's attorney put a 30-day clause in the contract, and you and Brad both agreed to that.
Yeah, I know. I remember you telling us to think it through, to make sure that we could live with the terms. And at the time, we thought we could. Because, of course, all we could think about is if we agree to the terms, that gets us one step closer to being parents. But now that it's all happening, those terms are looming much larger.
I understand, but that's the crux of being a parent, right? No guarantees. You just have to trust that you'll be able to handle crises when they happen.
So they say.
So don't spend your time looking over your shoulder waiting for disaster to strike, all right? Because then you're gonna miss the really special moments.
Incoming. 2 patients en route. Smoke inhalation and possible burns.
Okay, page Dr. Park and set up trauma 1. What do we got?
Possible smoke inhalation. She was awake and alert when we arrived at the scene, but bystanders said she was unconscious earlier.
Okay, where's the second patient?
They're coming right now. Pulse is 85, pupils are equal and responsive.